Dorky. Dad.
Good morning. This morning I was grabbing my lunch for work and I realized that I didn't have anything to grab. So I've been wanting to do this but never really had the need. But now that I do, I'm going to do a meal prep video. I know there are a lot of YouTube, and this is mostly to be taken with a grain of salt or jokingly or however you want to take it. I know there are a lot of like super in-depth meal prep videos on YouTube. This is not going to be one of them. This is going to be the quick, down and dirty, gotta get to work, how to start meal prep and finish it later video. I'm prepping chicken and rice, so the rice will come later when I get home from work. So our ingredients right now are chicken, onion powder, garlic salt, lemon pepper, and hot sauce of your choice. Mine's Frank's. Cup of water, slow cooker. Like I said, this is going to be the down and dirty. Alright, water, done. And in true southern fashion, I don't have any measurements for these at all. They're eyeballing, so garlic powder. Sorry, that was onion powder. Garlic salt. Lemon pepper. I like lemon pepper, so we use a little bit more of that. And I forgot one on my list. We're going to use just a little bit of ground mustard just to give it some flavor. So we're not using, you can, in the past I've dumped liquid mustard in there. And you can do that as well. It's 100% up to you. This is just how to do quick meal prep if you are in a hurry. We'll take our hot sauce of choice and just dump it. It makes it beautiful. We'll call this the working man's meal prep, because once we reach that stage, we're going to throw in our frozen chicken breast. Now, if you are using fresh chicken breast, which, you know, nothing wrong with that. Fresh is always better. Fresh chicken breast, you want to use more water, because we're using the ice glazed frozen chicken breast, and it's covered in water. The water and the fat juices will actually come off in the crock pot. That's another reason I use the crock pot, because a lot of the fat will just linger in there, which makes it great for cooking. The flavor wise, it adds the flavor, but then all the fat just kind of melts off and lingers in there. So I'm not really consuming all of that extra fat. I know put our lid on. And then we're going to go 8 hours on low. Now, again, if you're using fresh chicken, 8 hours may be a little bit overkill. It might come out a little bit gummy, but my crock pot, I guess I should call it a slow cooker, but it is actually a crock pot. It only has low for 8 or 10 hours, and then high for 4 or 6. So maybe high for 4 if you're using fresh chicken. I don't know. Probably not the best person in the world to be giving advice on that, because I use frozen because it's easier, and I'm all about easy. But we will hit this back when I get home from work. That's going to cook all 8 hours while I'm at work today, and it's going to be sitting here waiting for me when I get home. 10 hours later, the house smells like spicy chicken butt, which is good, you know, whatever. Now we do the rice. General rule of thumb is, well, I'm using a rice cooker. And with mine, at least, it's 1 cup of water for every 1 cup of white rice, 1.5 cups of water for every cup of brown rice. I know brown rice is better, dietary fiber or whatever. My wife can vouch that fiber is not really an issue at this point in my life. It's not really a need. And I have white rice and don't want to go buy brown rice. So it's not about what's better in this case, it's about what's available. But 1 cup water for each cup of white rice, plus 1 cup at the end. I add, my rice cooker basically goes on weight, so once the water is all evaporated, it kind of turns itself off or on warm or whatever. That's how I like my rice. Personal preference. Also, I have, I don't know if my fridge on camera, but fat-free butter flavor spray. Also not the best for you, I'm aware, but baby steps. put a little bit of that in with the water, gives a little some flavor while cooking, put a little more on the afterward. But, you know, stay within the suggested serving size. Don't go crazy, go nuts. No Paula Deans needed here. So yeah, let's do the rice. This is 10 hours later, so the chicken has been stewing in its own juices for 2 hours on warm, more than actual cook time. It's going to do that for about another 45-ish minutes while the rice cooks. I did 3 cups of rice because it's what I had left in the bag, and I figured why not kill it off. The other very important thing to have, and a lot of people order these online like packs of 10 for $10. We tried the online thing. Every review we looked at said that they break like almost instantly. 2 for $1 at the Dollar Tree. They can be one-time use or they can be reused as long as you don't throw them in a dishwasher. And even I think they say they're dishwasher safe, but yeah, cheaper, better. Yay. Them things right there. So now the rice is done, we're going to get a bowl, like that one there, and we're going to put our chicken in it. Like I said at the beginning of the video, one of the reasons I like doing it this method, as I take out of focus the chicken, as you can see in there all the chunks, that's basically chicken fat that has cooked off, or pieces of skin, or whatever was in there when it was flash frozen. So we take that, and it goes in our bowl. Boom, chicken. And like I said, all that in there is basically chicken fat that cooked off during the process. So we're going to take this and we are going to either use a couple forks, a spoon and a fork, however you want to do it, and we are going to shred it. Then after you shred it, you're going to figure out what your serving size is. I'm using MyFitnessPal. I basically just scanned the bag of chicken that I have. It's a serving size is 4 ounces. You get your scale if you have one. If you don't have a scale, I recommend getting a scale because it has been great for meal prep and just making sure we're eating the right amount. It's not going to be easy, but the target is 4 ounces, and that's 2. Make sure that if you are using a scale that you have it zeroed out with the measuring cup on there, because then you're going to be eating half the chicken. Look at that. Oh, nope, it was a perfect 4. So we're going to call that 4. Get your, I'm not sure why I'm explaining this, because I'm sure that you're all responsible people that know how to dump chicken into a container. But you get your container, chicken goes in, and then move on to your rice. Again, using MyFitnessPal, 1 serving is 1 cup cooked, so we leave our 1 cup out that we used. Measure it out to begin with. And it's a little more than a cup, but I'm sure there's air pockets in there. And just like the chicken, if you want to weigh it out, you get a more accurate measurement. But there we go. Chicken, rice. Crazy. I know you see people using, giving exact measurements of spices, all kinds of stuff on YouTube. I wanted to get the down and dirty, quick, fast, in a hurry, gotta have food for the week, meal prep. And this is easy, low cal if you're trying to lose weight like me because I'm fat, or if you're trying to cut if you're already in shape. Chicken and rice. Dump some hot sauce on there. The more you want if you're not watching sodium, because hot sauce is just phenomenal on everything and it makes it taste like chicken. That doesn't make you want to not eat ever again. Because that's the problem eating chicken and rice 7 days a week or 5 days a week or however many days you eat it. Is it gets boring and bland and horrible after a while. So, hot sauce, sometimes mustard, and just mix it up a little bit. Stay with the low cal or no cal condiments and have a great day. Stay dorky.